Hi students, welcome back. Let's continue with the computer architecture subject. In this video, I'm going to explain about the fixed point representation. So this video here I'm going to cover about what exactly the fixed point representation is, and I'll take more examples on the conversions, means the representation. So what the number you have taken, how this number can be computed in the fixed point by using the fixed point concept. Okay. So now let's start with the concept, student. The fixed point representation. So before starting with the fixed point representation, so the system to store the real numbers, whatever the real numbers are there, to store the real numbers, that is the numbers with the fractional component. Okay, real numbers is nothing but you can take the fractional components also. So then to store that real numbers in the modern computers, we will follow two approaches. So what are the two approaches? I think you're already getting that. Fixed point representation as well as the floating point representation. So to store the real numbers, the modern computers is following these approaches, fixed point representation and floating point. Actually, nowadays we are all working on the floating point only. We are not working on the fixed point representation. So it's have some drawbacks are there. So that's why we are working on the floating point representation only. Even though we are working on the floating point representation, you have to know the concept of what is fixed point and what is floating point also. Okay. So let's have a clear idea on fixed point. Later we can see the floating point. Okay. Now let's start. So fixed point, what is a fixed point representation? A fixed point representation means there is a fixed number of digits after a decimal part. So whatever the decimal part you are taken, that means a binary point will be there, that should be fixed. You can't move that point. Okay, you can't move that point. Let me write this. There is fixed number of digits, a fixed number of digits after decimal part. After decimal part, there should be a fixed number of digits will be there. You can't change the fixed number of digits. Whereas on the floating point, you can move the base point, that is the decimal part, to the wherever you require. Okay, that is the decimal binary point, you can be moved that. But here in the fixed point representation, you can't change. It is fixed. Okay, the binary point is fixed. Now let's work on this. The fixed point representation is of two types. We are discussing fixed point representation. It is, you can represent the fixed point in two different ways. One is the unsigned fixed point number, and the next one is a signed fixed point number. So if it is unsigned means no problem, positive number. Positive number means you can work on directly. Okay, no, nothing will happen. It's just like in normal numbers. So the problem is rise whenever we are working on the signed fixed point numbers. So the signed fixed point numbers is again can be represented in two ways. Either you can represent it in 2's complement, or other you can, or else you can follow the another method, sign and magnitude method. Okay, if the sign numbers are there, that means if the negative numbers are there, you have to represent the fixed point in 2's complement or else in the sign and magnitude representation. If unsigned fixed point, then there is no problem with that. So here I'll just explain you what is an unsigned fixed point and the signed fixed point with an example. In the next video, I'll take more examples to work on that fixed point representation. Okay, now let's start with the unsigned fixed point representation. So I already said unsigned means it's a positive number. Unsigned fixed point number. Here I'll take simple example to explain this unsigned fixed point number. To represent a fixed point representation of unsigned binary number, let me write the question. Represent, they are asking to represent a fixed point representation of unsigned binary number. So they are giving some binary number which is an unsigned. They are mentioning it is an unsigned. Unsigned means the most significant bit should be 0. 0, 110. So they have said that it is an unsigned binary number. They are asked to represent in a fixed point representation. The given number should be represented in a fixed point representation. So they'll give some condition like using 4 integer bits and 3 fractional bits. So this is a question they are given. They are asked us to represent a given binary number in the fixed point form. Before going to explain this problem, I want to explain you whatever the number that is there, that number can be divided into 3 parts. One is the signed part, and next is the integer part, and next is the fractional part. Signed part means the most significant bit, whatever the starting bit is there, that goes to the signed part. And next parts can be divided into integer part as well as a fraction part. So they are given as a condition. You have to represent this unsigned binary. Unsigned binary means the starting most significant is 0 only. Okay, this 0 and 4 integer parts. Integer part is always included with signed bit. Is always included with signed bit. So 0, 1, 1, 0 dot. This is the integer part, and 3 fractional parts, 1, 1, 0. So this condition is saying that where to represent the dot. The condition, this condition is nothing but it is saying to us where to represent the dot. That is a fraction part. So left hand side is the 4 integer bits, and these are all, this is signed bit, and this completely comes under the integer bits, and this part is a fractional bits. So the given number is divided into like this, 0110.110. Now convert this into decimal. You already know that. Binary conversion, binary fraction is converted into decimal fraction. How? We already know that. Let's do it. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 into 2 power 3 plus 1 into 2 square plus 1 into 2 power 1 plus 0 into 2 power 0 plus the fraction part. 1 into 2 power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 power minus 2 plus 1 into 2 power, 0 into 2 power minus 3. Do the calculation. 0, 2 square 4, 2 power 1, that is 2, and 2 power minus 1, okay, 2 power minus 1, 0.5, and 2 power minus 2, 0.25. You'll get 6.75 to the base 10. This is the unsigned fixed point number. Okay. So in the next video, I'll explain about the signed fixed point number. So whatever the given binary number is there, that you have to represent in the fixed point representation, then you have to convert it into the decimal fraction. So the same way, if it is a signed numbers are there, how to convert the signed number into the fixed point signed number and convert that number into the decimal fraction. Thank you.